Bai Jingting's name has again made an important achievement on the international fashion industry stage through the brand he founded, Goodbye. In the 2025 Global Fashion IP rankings released by the Fashion Exchange, Goodbye managed to take third place overall, making it the highest-ranked Chinese brand of the year, as well as twice the top-ranked Asian brand in the regional rankings. This achievement feels even more impressive considering that Goodbye has previously been in the top 10 3 times, showing a rare consistency of growth in a relatively young brand. Founded in 2021, Goodbye was born from Bai Jingting's personal vision of a simple yet characterful style of dress. As an actor who is widely known in China and has a strong fan base in various Asian countries, Bai not only leverages his popularity, but also builds a brand identity that aligns with his self-image. Goodbye carries a minimalist streetwear approach that emphasizes clean silhouettes, modern cuts, and neutral color palettes such as black, white, gray, and beige. This aesthetic provides the flexibility for consumers to blend each item on a variety of occasions, both casual and semi-formal, without losing the contemporary feel. Goodbye's entry into the global top 10 this year is attracting more attention because it is side by side with international celebrity brands such as Finney and Drew House. The presence of these names on the same list shows how the global fashion landscape is now increasingly open to the power of celebrity IP. However, unlike many Western celebrity brands that have already established themselves, Goodbye comes from a very dynamic and competitive Chinese domestic market. The fact that this brand is able to compete on a global level signifies a significant change in the perception of Asian brands. The rankings released by Fashion Exchange are based on an in-depth analysis of Chinese market data, including sales volume, online retail performance, social media interactions, and the power of IP in building consumer communities. In this context, Goodbye shows rapid and stable growth. A distribution strategy focused on digital channels allows the brand to reach young people who are active online. New collection launch campaigns often capitalize on social media momentum, creating high anticipation and driving sales in a short period of time. The success of Goodbye also reflects the shift in the preferences of Chinese consumers, especially millennials and Gen Z. If previously luxury fashion products from European fashion houses were a major status symbol, now more and more consumers are looking for a more personalized, accessible, and culturally relevant alternative. Local brands with authentic celebrity touches are considered more capable of representing the identity of the modern young generation. In this case, Bai Jingting is not just a promotional figure, but an integral part of the creative process. His involvement in the design, material selection, and direction of the marketing campaign reinforces the perception that Goodbye has a clear soul and story. This phenomenon shows how the concept of intellectual property in the fashion industry has evolved into something broader than just a logo or symbol. IP now includes personas, narratives, and communities built around a public figure. Bai Jingting, with a clean image and lifestyle that is considered close to her fans, provides a strong emotional foundation for Goodbye. Consumers are not only buying clothes, but also buying part of the identity and values associated with the founder. Before reaching the third position globally in 2025, Goodbye has twice topped the Asian IP rankings. This achievement is an early indicator that this brand has long-term potential. In a relatively short period of time since its launch, Goodbye has managed to expand its product line from basic clothing such as hoodies, t-shirts, and casual pants to a more diverse collection, including outerwear and accessories. Each expansion is carried out in a measured manner, maintaining the consistency of the visual identity that consumers have become familiar with. Goodbye's growth is also driven by collaboration strategies and pop culture momentum. In the midst of the rampant trend of cross-industry collaboration, the brand leverages the entertainment industry's network and the digital world to expand exposure. The strength of the fandom in China, which is known to be solid and active in supporting their idol projects, became one of the main drivers of increased sales in the period of new product launches. Nevertheless, the sustainability of Goodbye's position at the top of the rankings shows that its appeal depends not solely on momentary euphoria, but also on product quality and design relevance. The change in consumption patterns reflected in this ranking marks a structural transformation in China's fashion industry. Consumers are now increasingly confident in supporting domestic brands that are able to offer global quality standards. Support for local brands is no longer driven solely by nationalistic sentiments, but by competitive brand design, price, and experience considerations. Goodbye is one of the symbols of this resurgence, showing that Chinese brands can stand on a par with international labels in the same arena. Amid the ever-fierce competition, Goodbye's position in the global fashion IP rankings 2025 is not just a number on the list. This ranking represents a recognition of the paradigm shift in the fashion industry, where digital influence, celebrity engagement, and community proximity play a central role. With the foundations that have been built since 2021 and the momentum continues to grow, Goodbye is in a strategic position to expand its reach to a wider international market. Going forward, the challenge for Goodbye is to maintain relevance and innovation in the midst of a fast-moving trend cycle. However, given the consistency of growth that has been achieved and the strength of the clear brand identity, many industry observers believe that Goodbye has a great opportunity to continue strengthening its position. Achieving a global third place in 2025 could be an important milestone that marks a new chapter for the brand, as well as for China's overall fashion industry as a whole that is increasingly bold and confident on the world stage. From Goodbye's journey since 2021 to successfully penetrating the top 3 globally, we can see that the fashion industry is undergoing major changes. Local brands with strong identities and the support of the digital community are now able to stand on par with the world's biggest names. The story of Bai Jingting and Goodbye proves that the power of personal branding, design consistency, and closeness to consumers can be the key to global success. Do you think Goodbye can rise to the top rank in the next few years? Write your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe for other interesting discussions about the world of entertainment and global fashion. See you in the next video.